Aunque fosse Henny, I can sound more in I like the sound now. There's a lot of fusion between Marabenta, Afro-pop, and sometimes Afro soul.
Yeah.
So clearly the reference down I follow why pick up on things or pick up on Mr. Bao. So how did you get to what the creator stasha right now? Which influences were you taking and the deliberate reason for it? Because the influence that a specific kind of bang about.
Yeah.
How did you know that's part of figure out this market because it was never tested.
Yeah.
Because 3 consecutive hits back to back. That's a great thing.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, like the first thing that I will say is that when I make music, I just make music that I feel comfortable with, first thing first. And actually, in terms of selecting the sound, I normally don't just I just play instruments. The thing is, I play for myself. So whatever that I feel like playing, I just play it, and then I just put lyrics. So it doesn't matter if it's an Afrobeat song or if it's just like your Marabenta type of a song. If I feel like making a song that like is reggae type of like, I just do it. I don't have any things like. I mean, how do I put it? I don't limit myself. I don't want to limit myself in that manner.
So we'll say
yeah.
Who's backing you? Because you can't put together such a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Winning the artist without backing on the floor. So
yeah.
Behind you who's making sure the show keeps going and
yeah, in terms of
self-funded.
Yeah.
In terms of the way you roll out your whole project. The images, the whole
production, yeah.
You are like who's making it, who's financing it? Because just even for other artists,
Okay, look, I'm signed under a company that's named Dumenta Music. It's basically just owned by one guy. He's the one who's financing almost everything that I'm doing. In terms of my recordings, I record myself in my own studio. It's called Henny Records. And then whatever that I do that needs finance, there's just this one guy. He calls himself Dumi. He's the person who's doing all the financing for printing, me dressing up, and like whatever that has to come, that has to do with money. So yeah.
So Mr. who go investor because no longer get the trend, as I said.
Yeah.
That is still floating because our financial plan. Everyone.
Yeah.
There's always someone who's music means money.
Yeah.
That's a brand.
Yeah.
Airtime like Facebook.
Yeah.
So how do you position yourself as an artist or even just for other kids who want to be in this platform?
Yeah.
Okay, position okay. Traditionally, signing like Ghana. If you're not a backer, we can be able to create an attraction over the attract those type of guys, or even perform with the artists at the same level. So how do you position yourself about the discovery?
Okay, look, for me it was very funny because I've been doing music for like all along since I was young, but then I started recording when I was 13. Probably the thing is I did not stop when things did not go well. I did not stop. I just made music without stopping. So somehow I was doing gospel, then I changed from gospel to R&B. So when I was doing that R&B type of a song, I felt like this is the right platform for me. And then somehow I said to myself, this Facebook, let me rather make a song and then send it around to my friends, like tell them to help me to find somebody who can finance my stuff. Lucky enough, within 2 months of that song that I released, like it was called Chilubashanga, it did not even make it like on the market, but at least it got me somebody who would finance my stuff. I sent it around to my friends, and then this one guy responded. He said, you know what, I think I know one guy that can help you. He's not into music, but he's the son of somebody who was in music, which is MD Shirin. So somehow, when I sent him the song, after he gave me the contacts, the guy just said, you know what, let's give it a try. I'm not sure, I don't know much, but let's just give it a try. That's when Lobola Mani came, and then it went to radio. From there, it was just all history.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe because the industry itself, I know that much even the publishing is lacking. So the same get recycled all the time.
Yeah.
When I would make sure the lyrics that make that thing one. I'll buy the whole studio or one of the lyrics that the much thing one. So how do you protect your work and how do you pick, like in terms of the influences lyrically? Certain vocabulary, I call them we traveling from Marabella, so the influences would stop and we would last and I give us.
Look, music it's very funny. Almost everything that I sing about, somebody has sang it before, but it's how you package the whole thing. Mina, I normally do my beats, and then I don't sit down and write, because once you start sitting down and start writing, you'll be thinking. So once you think, you're probably thinking about something that somebody else has already done. So it's better I do my bits, and then I sit in front of the mic, I record myself, I sing word by word. So if something is not right, I delete, and then I continue. So the difference is that I record myself, so I have more time to do my stuff. So I make sure that my words that I'm using, I'm not stealing it from somebody else, or if somebody has used it, I will use it in my own way, so that it does not sound like somebody else's. Yeah.
Just a few last questions. So you are popular right now.
I guess so.
If I were established, but who's that kid? Like one potential. Now I don't go all my man. So the kid, I expert. Who has a fresh sound like song along like within the ambient side of it.
Yeah.
Whether it's Afro-pop or hip-hop, whatever the case is, someone who want to find out from something initiative. Even in future.
Yeah.
Like a nice collaboration.
Look, I've taught myself one thing when I was not yet recognized. I've seen how much struggle the young upcoming artist is going through because of not being known. So actually I respect each and every upcoming artist. I don't have a specific person that I can say this guy or this guy. Whoever is an upcoming artist, I know there's potential there in each and every one of them. There's this thing that I know that they can push and they can do anything. You know, like you can get me anybody, like any artist. You say, okay, work with this guy. Trust me, if I've got the influence, this guy also is gonna stand out. So what matters is who you work with. You see, so I don't have a specific person that I can say this person is good or is not good. All of them are good. It depends on who do you work with. If you don't have any backup in terms of like the people that you go around with, that's when you start to have a problem in terms of being recognized. So yeah, anybody is to me is a threat. Yeah.
One last question.
Yeah.
So I'm one of the distribution. Infrastructure is lacking.
Yeah.
So how do you get the music to the people?
Okay. Look, nowadays the social media. We have checked around and see that record bars are not doing their job like they're supposed to. You give them your CDs to sell, and then they'll just sell, and then they will somehow find a way to find another stock without you knowing. I don't know how they do it, and sometimes they don't even give you your money back. So somehow we've checked. There's platforms in iTunes, your Google Play, and all your Jaws, and all these platforms that are online. We distribute our music via online, and then we also have hard copies. What we do, we leave it with people in places like somebody else. We give them numbers and we give the numbers away, and then that's how we distribute our music for now. That's for now. Probably in the next coming years we'll make sure that we have our own record bars, or at least we sit down and with the record labels and the companies lava xavisaka the CD ku va kota ku va hi xavisela tona. Yeah. Sure.
Listening from your first album.
Yeah.
So I just want to get your influences.
Yeah.
Not similarly, just because me face another situation you can
yeah. No, look, you see, look, a musician, you get into people's shoes. You actually just speak out what other people and yourself is going through. So I have the platform to speak through music. Others cannot. Like in terms of this song, it's a song that represents most of the guys. Most of the guys that are struggling in their houses, but they're scared to speak out because they are men. Once you start saying my wife is beating me or my wife is a little bit more stronger, because you love her, but she's a bit too strong for a woman. So it becomes a little bit of a problem. So I'm trying to soften the ladies, even though it speaks about a lady. It can also be referred to a man. So it's vice versa. So I put myself into people's shoes. I don't really sing about what I went through. Yeah, there are some few songs that I went through. But then if I may want to start singing about what I went through, I might start boring people because my story might not relate to them. Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah.
So who are your top 5 artists?
Yeah.
Who are your top 5 who you wish would come from studio? Whatever song you might come up with,
yeah.
You could work magic with them.
Yeah. Look, you know that's a
name there. Must explain why. You see before.
Look, man, it's very difficult to speak out names. It's always risky. It's very risky to name somebody and say this person, because you might get to a place and that person is not exactly what you thought this person is. So if I may name names, I might have a problem of now having to stick with what I said. So I don't want to find myself in a spot where I'm going to have to speak a name, a certain name, and then only to find out this person is not exactly what I thought this person is. So I'll try to avoid that question so that it does not cause any confusion in future. But I love each and every Tsonga musician, almost all of them actually. I have respect for them. These guys, they've opened ways for us, and without them, I wouldn't be existing. Like my first album, I worked with your likes of your Prince Rangani. There was Kenny Bevula there. So I'm open to work with anybody, and I respect each and every artist that has put in a lot of work. I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of artists, and I mean they are doing a good job. So I don't have a 5, but actually I respect almost each and every one of them. Boko Kwanjo, Ben Manyangatsi, and everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we stand by,
yeah.
I say aspiring, whatsoever the places.
Yeah.
And then when come to one interview now, how hard is it to my interview?
Yeah. A feature is very simple. What you do is you just follow some few logistics that we set. It's not a difficult thing. Once you go on my page on Facebook, it's Henny Tsonga Prince. You can just send a message there or via Messenger, or you can call the number 078-533-5676. That's my manager's number. He's gonna help you throughout. Thank you so much.